No reason to risk trying to field that one. As it skips through the end zone, it'll be a touchback. Showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Out of the sheet, quick toss to the right. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
These corners going to give these receivers some space. Trying play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Keeps it and gets the first down. Turning it on. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Hobbs. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
To the air, it's Hurts. Caught over the middle, it's Moss. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
East Carolina, 0.
So first down here as they go back to work. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And this offense has finally put a good drive together. A really good opportunity here. Got to be smart with the football. Don't get too aggressive. Got to get points. But a chance to tie this up going into the half. Considering this offense hasn't played great, that would be a big win.
They'll run play action. The throw to the outside is complete. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Pirates started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. To throw, it's Hurts. Under fire. Trying to set up the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, ECU! Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Ott. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Working that left side now. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield, it's Stewart. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Gamecocks in the hurry up. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's McCovey. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Gamecocks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The play action fake. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? And the Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
On the run, it's Thomas. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Dropping back, it's Hurts. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boston. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's McCoby. Look out, he's got room. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter, and this defense will start the 4th on its heels. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. On the snap, it's McCoby. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20.
First and 10.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a man, it's Hurts. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Jukes his way for more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Hobbs. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
Off the play fake. Got the quick pass. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Pirates.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's up. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Stewart. Good timing on the quick out. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. Turns it on in midfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick tempo here for the offense. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
4th quarter of this football game, decision-making is going to be really key for this quarterback. And obviously on that one, nobody open. He's outside the pocket. He's trying to find something positive, but don't force it. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it quickly.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this will be for the win. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Looking to pass. It's Hurts. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
A 1st down run in the red zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
3rd and goal, and you really hate to settle for a field goal possession in an overtime period. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude can throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. Got a little space. Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. On the run, it's McCovey. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First and goal, and a touchdown will win it. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with his speed.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's McCovey. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great